Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us for this very special event where we are going to show you how exactly so many marketers are getting almost instant success in getting customers. Our special guest, David Sprague, is going to train you on how to automate your lead generation to get customers faster than you even thought possible. You know, I was really impressed what he is doing and by his strategies. And what he is doing is so unique that I asked him to come and do a special event for me, so that you could literally copy and paste what he is doing and to get success in your online marketing business. So if you're struggling to get leads for your business, or you're not even sure about what needs to start with, attending this training, I think, is probably the best decision you're going to make for your business. And so before we begin, I just want to say David has literally cracked the code on how to build an online business, and he helped 1,000 customers already to do the same. He started from scratch, and I really remember that time. And some of his strategies he developed has put him into elite category of in 500's faster growing business in the United States. So this is going to be fun, and I have been looking forward this really. So I'm going to hand over to David, and he is going to reveal some strategies that he can get you more customers really fast. Do me a favor, please, and welcome David in chat box.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that amazing introduction. And so, what we're going to be discussing literally over the next hour are some in-depth strategies and secrets to generate hot pre-qualified leads that can build you an online income. So, put one in the chat box over the next hour. If you could walk away with an exact copy and paste strategy that tomorrow you could start getting hundreds of leads, that would be a time well spent. That you're going to put away all the distractions, the phone, the Facebook. And literally, if you engage with me over the next hour, I'm going to ask you tough questions. The more engaged you are with me, the better this training is going to go with you. And then I can answer the questions and really give you exactly what's made us successful so that you can literally copy and paste your way to success. So my promise, next hour, I want to reveal the secret strategies that hundreds of top marketers and myself have been using to generate red hot leads that can create an online income for you with zero marketing experience. So what I want to do is I want to numb it down. So if you've got a tremendous amount of experience, that can actually work against you because you're going to make it really difficult. You're going to say, it's got to be more tough than this. And it's really not. But more importantly, I want to reveal 3 never before seen strategies on how to find businesses that have money and want to buy your services. Plus, I want to give you 2 foot in the door strategies that have an 80% close rate. So put one in the chat box if you'd like a strategy that has an 80% close rate, meaning the moment you pick up the phone, 8 out of 10 people are going to say yes to you. I definitely want that. So that's exactly what I want to hand you step by step. We're going to go through all the language and what you need to do for that. But first, let me ask you, kind of give me where you're at right now and what you're trying to figure out by putting 1, if you can identify with this. Are you feeling right now like you've kind of hit a brick wall with online marketing or just don't know where to start? So who's that? So Marge, John, Drew, Don, yeah, Rich, okay, Jeff, Robert, I get you, Carol. All right. Now, what about those who put one in the chat box if you're struggling to find an easy way to make money online? Maybe you've tried different types of online marketing, but really you haven't had any breakthroughs as yet. Who's that? Okay, Steve. Okay, Walt, Wayne, Ben, right? Renison, I see you. So what about those that are stuck right now trying to get leads to find customers? So you've got a product, you've got a service, but you're really just struggling to find customers. Who's that? Okay, Rich, need more breakthroughs? Robert, okay. So here's what we're going to do. Over the next hour, if you just train with me and take really good notes, I want to lay out the entire process for you because all that can change. Literally, you can stop, feel like you're hitting a brick wall. You can start easy ways to actually make money. And more importantly, you can get leads every single day. But first, I want to focus on the local marketing goldmine that really changed my entire life. Now, if you look at your screen here, you can see In Atlanta, there's 1,600 people every single month that are looking for a roof. In Denver, there's 2,900 people looking for appliance repair. But this isn't just local marketing. This is worldwide opportunity. When you look at dentists in Auckland, 8,100 people are looking for a dentist in Auckland. And businesses are willing to pay you and me $500 to $5,000 a month to help them market. Why? Because one customer is worth $300 to $3,000. So think of all the money that an appliance repair company can make if they can make $2,000 or $3,000 per customer, and there's 2,900 people looking for that service in 1 month. I mean, that's big opportunity. Now, just a little bit about me. I started out and I really struggled. And let me know if you can identify with this. I did not like my career. I was overwhelmed. I was frustrated. I had anxiety attacks in the business that I was in. And I just wanted more freedom to do what I really love to do. More importantly, I wanted more opportunity. I wanted to be able to grow and express my gifts and talents of what I was really interested in doing. But more importantly, I just wanted more for my family. And how many of you right now, you're doing this for your family? Right now, it's not about you. It's about you're doing it for your family. Put one in the chat box if it's like, hey, all this, what I'm trying to figure all this out is really for my family. Spend more time with my family, to have more income coming in. Yeah, Robert, Ben, Sean, Stanley, Steve, everyone, same here. So I studied online marketing while I was working full time. So I kind of had 1 foot in and 1 foot out, but I struggled for 2 years just getting by. And then literally 3 years later, our local marketing company made Inc. 500 fastest growing companies in the US. And 2 times in a row, we made Inc. 5,000, the top 5,000 fastest growing companies. I want you to see here. This was our growth. And so while you probably bought products and services and listened to lots of different trainings, I dare say that you've been on the line with anyone that has built an Inc. 500 company before in the exact same niche, in the exact same marketing that you're trying to build. And so what I want to do is I want to cut through all the crap and give you a path of step by step today, exactly what you need to do. Now, this is my wife, this is my family, and I work very hard for them. I do all this for them, and I know you're here right now because you're doing it for them too. Now, I'm running my own local business. I make over 7 figures a year, so I know what it's like to start out in your bedroom, right, working at your laptop, then moving to the kitchen, then maybe even a den, where you're literally starting from almost nothing to growing $1 million business where I have over 22 employees. And I live a digital life type lifestyle, and I love what I do. I wake up every single day passionate, excited about what I do. And more importantly, I've coached thousands of local marketers. So it's just not my expertise I'm going to hand you today. I'm going to give you what I've learned from thousands of others, plus my own expertise, to literally give you the step-by-step process to be successful. Now, out of coaching thousands of marketers, I found there are 2 types of people: those that have instant success and those that constantly struggle. And literally, I found only one thing, just one, that make most people instantly successful for those that make absolutely nothing. Now, what do you think that is? Put in the chat box, let me read real quick. What do you think that is, Ben? Robert, John, Jackie, what do you think, Elliot? What do you think is the difference between someone that's instantly successful and constantly struggling? Somebody follow a process? That's brilliant, Kara. They're out there selling consistently. That's close. They've got leads. That's good. They're tenacious. They work hard, right? They're not dreaming. That's good. Yeah, they're not dreaming. They're actually doing something. I want you to look at your screen, please. Here's the secret. And what I'm going to share with you is the simple things. When you make things complicated, they don't work and you don't make money. When you make things simple, they're easy and you make a lot of money. And the one thing is the level of outbound marketing. You can have lots of leads, but that doesn't make you money. You can have a great email copy, but that doesn't make you money. You have a great product or service that you know how to fulfill. That's not going to make you money. What's going to make you money is the level of outbound marketing. So I'm going to reveal how you can have the same level of success that so many others have had. And if you're new to online marketing, this is going to be perfect for you. Put one in the chat box if you are new. So Pamela, new. Like, look, I'm just kind of getting my bearings here. I'm just trying to figure out what this is and how it can actually work and whether I even want to do this, right? Okay, good. So a good amount of you. All right, great. How many of you are experienced marketers. Say, look, I made a little money. I'm very good at, internet marketing. I know what I'm doing. I'm looking to like ramp up. I want to like 2, 3, 4, even 10x. Because if you're an experienced marketer, what I'm going to share with you can literally 10x your opportunity. Now, there's kind of the tale of two different marketers. One is the dreamer. And let me know if you're a dreamer or not. If you do, outbound marketing of maybe 10, 15, 20 leads a week, then you call a business owner and then you don't read a script, kind of fly by the seat of your pants. You've got some experience, right? You kind of know your language, but sometimes you feel overwhelmed and they feel overwhelmed. And at the end of the day, you have zero sales. But you still got the dream, right? Well, the dream's great. You just can't stay there. We got to get you activity versus the instantly successful person that is doing outbound marketing of emails and voicemails of 500 leads every single week. And here's what happens. They don't have to call people. People call them. Where 5 to 10 owners contact them every single week, and they read a script, a proven script, word for word, 5 to 10 times a week, and they close 2 to 3 sales. Now, why is it important to have a proven script? Why is that important? Put in the chat box why you think that's important. That you never fly by the seat of your pants, that the very first word and the very last word that you read word for word. Why is that? So you can get more success? Yeah, but no, but it's deeper than that. What do you think? Right? It removes the individual variance from the presentation to gauge consistency. That's a very sophisticated answer. I like that. Listen, we have lots of people on the line here. Some of you are just sitting on the sideline. And if you sit on the sideline, unfortunately, this next 30 days is going to be like the last 30 days of your life. And for some of you, that's kind of pathetic, right? It was pathetic for me. I sat on the sideline, not engaged. And so what I want to give you is exactly step by step these strategies. But if you don't follow this psychology, because it's all about the psychology, right? You've got plenty of training. You've got plenty of software probably. You got plenty of tricks. You got plenty of education. But that's not where it's at. It's about the system and the psychology. So what I'm sharing with you is the psychology. So you have to be absolutely convinced that you need an exact word for word script that I can give you, but I want to know why you need a script. Why do you think that you should be convinced that you need a script? To control the thought process? Elliot said it. Repeatable success. See, I don't want you doing this. I want you spending more time with your family. I want you doing more traveling. I want you to do what you love to do or what you want to do. And if you always have to be working, then you can't do that. Because when you have a script word for word, you can now build a process that you can give away to somebody else. Make sense? Put one in the chat box if that makes sense to you. Go, okay, the reason David is so critical about this is he wants me to be able to build a system so the system works for me and I don't have to work for it. Yep. Okay, good. So the dreamer does little to no outbound marketing. The instantly success person does 3 to 5 hours a week. No more than that, just 3 to 5 hours a week. Now, really quickly, give me some feedback. Does 500 outbound emails and voicemails, does that sound like a lot to you right now? Is that kind of overwhelming you, Robert? What do you think, Brenda? Yeah? Sam, Sean, Jim, what do you guys think? Just give me some feedback here. Yeah, it's doable, it's difficult, overwhelmed, never done it before. It sounds hard. Where do I get the leads? Sounds like a massive amount of activity I've never done before, right? It's very doable if you have a system, Walt said, right? So for me, I found this to be absolutely unreachable when I first started. There's no way on the planet that I could do that. But I developed this system and a process I'm going to share with you. And let me just do a quick survey. I want you to type the number in the chat box of how many leads did you send an offer out or contact in the last 7 days. So just be as authentic as you can. Lewis, Malik, Marge, Robert, Steve, Tim, 2, okay? 0, 1, 10, 150, great, all right? 0, 16, 4, 0, 0, 2, 5, 8, 9, now they're all coming in. Lots of too many zeros. But listen, that's why you're not being successful. Can you just admit that for just a moment? You're not being successful because your future success depends on your daily agenda of outbound marketing to get an inbound response. Please screenshot this, write it on your arm, put it on your desktop, put it on your refrigerator, put it on the mirror when you walk in the bathroom. This is it. We can change our lives today if we just change the level of outbound marketing. Agreed? Can you admit to that? Saying, look, out of all the things that I've learned and all the crazy push button kind of make money or digital marketing things that I've learned, the one thing that I can rely on is I know that if I did a lot of outbound marketing, I might have a much better situation right now. Yes? All right, I admit it. Good. Me. Love it. So now if you're new to online marketing, here's what I want you to do. This is the level that you need to be at. Or if you're working part-time, right? Just 100 to 250 leads a week. That's it. 1 to 2 hours a week. So put one in the chat box if you got 1 to 2 hours a week that you could dedicate. Say solely focus, dedicate. Not the whole 1 to 2 hours of Facebook and YouTube and do it, but 1 to 2 hours of focused marketing. Yes? Okay. Now, if you're experienced, my expectation is you 500 to 1,000 leads a week, and that's 3 to 5 hours. So maximum, we're talking 1 to 5 hours if you follow this proprietary formula. So here's the psychology. It's called my tip and go strategy, but for sake of time, I'm only going to go over the tip strategy with you. So leads are like oxygen for your business. Without them, your business suffocates. So we've got to do outbound marketing. And the T in the tip stands for target one market. Only target one market. Now, I was at a conference one time when I first learned this concept. And the guy from the stage says, look, you got to target one market. And he said, turn to the person next to you and find out what market that they want to go after. And I turned to the lady next to me and I said, say, what market do you want to go after? She's like, I'll take anyone. I just need to make money. I'm not doing very well. I just need to make money. I'm like, yeah, but what market? Anything. I'll do anything. And I was so turned around by how you can take a principle and hear it, but refuse to accept it. So I need you to have a kind of a real come to like a meeting with yourself saying, look, this is going to be super simple what I teach you, but it's going to be incredibly powerful because it took me from 0 clients working my home in the dark in my bedroom to an Inc. 500 company. It's target one market and only one market at a time. That means this month, you're only going to go after one market. It might be dentists. Next month, it might be attorneys. Next month, it might be spas. Next month, it might be landscapers, but one. And the reason is you get to learn their objections. You get comfortable. You get to understand their needs because one market might need SEO more than they need PPC, or one market might really need website or retargeting. One market might really need reputation. So you really get to understand these markets. So put one in the chat box if you get that you are tripping over yourself because you're distracted with trying to work with anything and everyone, and you need to work with one market. So let's identify some markets real quick. So you can screenshot this. These are the markets to start out with. It does not matter where you start. What matters is that you start. Dental or medical, veterinarian, pet care, automotive repair, home services, contractual repair, moving storage, attorney-related practice, or spa and health services. So any one of these. It does not matter. Don't you dare allow yourself to make the excuse, oh, I don't know really where to start because I don't have a niche. Pick one, suck it up, get tough, and let's get building a business, okay? Your family's depending on you, right? Your future is depending on the fact that you're going to do a certain level of outbound marketing, and you can't make excuses about wanting to do everything and everyone and all this opportunity, but yet you can't focus on doing one thing. So it's one target market. Now the I stands for identify one problem. So the same problem we have with choosing all these different markets and going after anything just to get some business is the same problem we have when we talk to the one market. So identify big marketing opportunities that need business. So look at all this opportunity. Companies need maps, they need SEO, they need citations, they need PPC, they need paid traffic, they need a good website, they need social media, they need reputation, they need video marketing, they need email marketing. They need all this. And a lot of us, when we get in front of someone, we just kind of throw up on them and like, hey, you need a website. Great, I can help you with that. You need mobile, you need help you with that. Hey, you can do some SEO, you can do some maps, you can do that. And it overwhelms them, and you leave overwhelmed, and you never make a sale. Because a confused mind never buys. Let me say that again. A confused mind never buys. And so what I do is I do the opposite of what everybody else does. When I talk to a brand new person I've never spoken with before, I close them in under 10 minutes. meaning someone that has never heard my name before. I will talk to them, and in 10 minutes, I'll have a sale. So, for example, you talk to them and you say, hey, I can do all this stuff for you. It's great. And they go, oh, really? Wow, we need all that stuff. And then 2 days later, you call and they don't return your phone call. And then 5 days later, you call and they don't return your phone call. And you're scratching your head going, wow, we had a great conversation. Why aren't they calling me back? You know why? Because I called them right after you did. But I didn't overwhelm them with all this stuff. I identified one problem and I solved one small little problem. I put money in my pocket because I closed the sale in 10 minutes. And then when they became a customer, the next week, I sold them maps and PPC and all kinds of other services because I sold them as my customer. I never ever sell anyone the big package unless they're a customer already. Put one in the chat box if that's starting to make sense to you, that this is almost the opposite of what you've been doing when it comes to targeting one market, identifying only one problem. So I'm only going to go and talk about maps and solve the maps problem. That's it. Or their website or their social media, not a whole bunch of stuff. But look at all the things you could identify and why it's so easy to slip down that slope of giving so much. Look, you could do ranking in Google. That's an amazing service. You can make $500 to $3,000 a month. Website optimization with keywords. You could sell social signals or site schema updates. It's $700 for an optimization package. How many citations do they need? You could do a whole citation package where you could go and get it done for $50 and you could charge them $300 and make a tremendous amount of profit. But what about PPC? You can identify what they're spending on PPC and sell them a $1,000 or $5,000 PPC package. You can find out if they're retargeting and sell them a $500 to $1,000 retargeting package. You can make so much ridiculous money by working with local businesses because they need your help with even social media. You can find out how many followers or likes they have, and you could sell them a $200 to $1,000 a month social reach package. You could do the manage of social media and post for them every single month and make $300. You could find if they've got consistent branding across all their social media, and you could do a social media kind of a upgrade package or a facelift or a makeover. But also, what about reputation? This is big money. I mean, big money. We make so much money in reputation, it's ridiculous. Find how many bad reviews they have, and you could sell them a reputation management service. Or if they don't have a lot of reviews, you could help them get reviews, or you could do press releases for them, or you could do video marketing. If they don't have video on their website, which over 80% of businesses don't have video on their website, if they are not ranking that video in the search engines, you could rank them for SEO. I mean, put one in the chat box if you can see, wow, there's a lot of opportunity here, and you can easily slip into talking a lot about a lot of different services, and you will lose the sale. So Robert says, I've been trying to hit a home run for 3 years, and this is my big aha moment. Man, I'm so glad you're getting this because you can see all these opportunities becomes a detriment to us. It's identify one problem. Now, how do you identify businesses that will pay you to help them? Well, there's a couple things you could do because there's so much opportunity. You could research yourself and find leads. So you could type in dentist right now in, let's say, Orlando, and you could go to their website and you could see they don't have a video on their website, or they don't have reviews, or they're not ranking, right? And you could do it manually that way and then call them, or you could have someone else to do it, which is kind of expensive. You could pay someone and say, look, I'm looking for like 50 businesses that don't have or aren't ranking in Google or haven't posted on their Facebook in the last 30 days or aren't doing retargeting, and you could have them look through the code on the homepage to see if there's a retargeting pixel. But then there's scrapers, and this is another thing that a lot of people get all excited about but never works because these generic scrapers give useful information. It's like the name, address, and phone number of the business, and then you're supposed to do what with that. So put one in the chat box if you bought some type of scraper and it's been worthless for you, right? Oh, wow. A lot of people. Yeah, me too, right? So this is interesting, right? Because once we target one market, then we identify one problem. The secret is to personalize the communication. Personalized email messages improve click-through rates and conversions. As a matter of fact, if you add one word to a subject line in an email that is personalized, like their name or some type of data about them, you can get a 26% increase in open rates. So I want you to see this very clearly. One word gives you an increase in your success of 26%. So what does that mean? That means people buy when they see themselves in the product. Now, there's a lot of people on the call here. I want you to put 1 in the chat box. I'm not going to move forward with this until everybody puts 1 or 2. 1 if that's true, or 2 if that's not. What do you think? Tim, what do you think? Steve, what do you think? Les, Lance, John? Yeah, it's absolutely true. So, but the problem is you send some outbound marketing like, David, I've tried this before, but no one responds to me. That's because you're not personalizing the communication. Matter of fact, here's an email I send out that gets a 16% open rate. Subject line: I read 4 bad reviews online about you like this one. Do I have their attention, Rob? Steve? Malik, what do you think? John, what do you think? Yeah. Look at the email though. I was looking for a dentist in Miami area and I saw your Mint Dentistry website. I didn't see any reviews on your site, so I checked you out on Google. I was surprised to find a review like this one. I had a terrible experience. They were 45 minutes late taking my appointment and not very personable. I wouldn't recommend them. So put 1 in the chat box if you think I've got their attention. Yes? Yeah, you bet. Look, so here it is. Look at your screen. You got to see this. This is the big change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 personalized pieces of data that I put in the first 2 sentences of my email because I'm telling their story. They're seeing themselves in my product already. So this would be a reputation email, right? If I'm selling reputation or reviews, right? Rich says, if this is automated, it's gold. Oh, Rich, just hold on. It's going to get so amazing in just a second, but I've got to take you through the entire process. So do you want to see, you want some questions or you want to see how I automate this? Questions or automate it? Which one? Automate. All right. We'll go to automate. I'm happy to answer some questions because I want to welcome you to something that very few people have ever seen, which is Lead Kahuna, your 100% automated lead generation system. Now, before I jump into this, I don't want you to take my word for it. I want you to hear from someone that has literally started from zero. They had never had a business, never been an entrepreneur, were struggling to figure out this digital marketing thing. And then they put this psychology and the system I'm going to show you. So that was the psychology, the tip strategy. Now I'm going to show you the system. And when they put it together, I want you to hear for yourself exactly what happened to them.
Well, when I started, it's really easy. I had 0 clients. I mean, 0 is the starting point, right? So, and I literally had 0 clients, and I was doing anything to get a client. And then I heard about a way to get unlimited leads, and I remembered it was a friend. He told me about this tool and this strategy, and I said, "Oh my gosh, that would really change everything." And I quickly ran over and picked it up and started using it on a daily basis. Learned the strategy. It was really easy. I mean, I set it up fast, and I started within a few minutes. I started collecting information from people, and I started contacting them. The concept is simple. If a million emails go out and they all look the same, and you receive one of them, most likely you're not going to open it. You're not even going to see it. We're just blind to spam emails. But if it's a personalized email or a personalized message with a person's name, a person's industry, a specific story that identifies a problem that person is having, and putting you as the expert delivering this message to the person, they're going to respond quicker. And just understanding that concept and being able to do that at scale, I guess you could say, really just changed my business from, I mean, it was another game changer in my business because it allowed me to communicate with people much faster and much quicker. Now that I've been implementing these tools, I have people do this work for me. So I've got what we call a lead generator, also an appointment setter, who send out messages and emails to people on a daily basis. I mean, I've got them running right now, and I've got people making calls. So when people do respond to the emails, they make calls and set appointments up so that I can talk to them and offer them my services and my products.
So how would you like to be like Matt, going from 0 to having a system where everyone else is doing all the work for you? Put 1 in the chat box if that's what you've been looking for. Because those are my words. There's somebody that literally started from scratch. And what they did is they took the psychology and they took the system I'm going to reveal to you to give you unlimited leads for your business. That means as much as you want, as much as you can handle, because Lead Kuna does over 677 mathematical calculations to search for every single lead. It's like having an army, a whole floor of marketers working for you, because it finds over 80 lead data points where you can sell dozens and dozens of your services. But it just doesn't do web leads. It does yellow page leads, or companies that are spending money on PPC. And you can even research leads as you drive down the road. So if you just want to look at one business, you just can type that business in and you can find out all the information about that one individual business before you even talk to them. But more importantly, we have something that is going to change and revolutionize your whole thought process, which is the right time to talk to somebody. Because a lot of people will send out just generic emails, but even worse than that, they follow up 2 or 3 days later and no one's even read the email, but more importantly, no one even knows who that person is. We have something called lead-aware technology where we track the opens and clicks. So we not only know when they open, but when they click, but we go one step farther and we will notify you. We'll actually send an email to you or even text you that, hey, John Smith from ABC Dental just opened up his email. Call him. Here's his phone number. But we'll also go the next step and your phone will ring. You can program Lead Kuna to call you every time someone opens or clicks on a link. So that means John Smith from ABC Inc. just clicked on your email. Now, if you call them right then and there, that would be the perfect time to call. And there's so many stats in sales that say if you call within 15 to 20 minutes of them looking at your proposal or looking at your email, your marketing, your chances go up exponentially in closing the sale. Put one in the chat box if that one thing, if you knew the perfect time to call. You didn't have to pick up the phone all the time. You just picked the phone a couple of times because it was the perfect time to call. But Lead Kuna does more than just email. It actually does voicemail, where you can send out messages and say, hey, press 1 to transfer over to me. So you could send out a voice broadcast that says, look, I just sent you an email that has X, Y, and Z in it. So if you didn't get it yet, I want you to double check because we have something really special for you. See, when people send out an email, they sometimes look at it and go, I wonder if this person is serious. But when you send out a voicemail with that email, then your open rates skyrocket. Put one in the chat box if that go, wow, I've never done that before. See, the voicemail, no one sends out a voicemail to match the email. So that validates the email. And so you're going to crush it with this outbound marketing because you're not doing one, you're doing both. And it costs 1 penny to send out a voicemail. But we also do web campaign forms. Now, this is powerful. It's a really cool tactic. I'll go over it with you a little bit later if you want. But bottom line is you take a list of 500 email or URLs of websites. Lead Kuna will go to that website, search for the contact us page, and then it will fill out the contact us form with anything you want it to fill out. So do you think there's someone at the end receiving that email from the contact us form on a website? What do you think, David, Sean, Steve, Rich? What do you think? Is someone is that going to the right person? Yeah. So you're always going to get someone reading your emails. But you can also the sales letters. You can also import any list. So you can buy a list. You can get the list of Chamber of Commerce and import it. You can also export all the leads too. So all the leads you get with Lead Kuna, you can export into any CRM that you want. And for those of you that like Apple, big Apple fans, it's also Mac and PC compatible. So let me show you exactly what Lead Kuna is. And I want to go to the dashboard just to show you real quick. In the last 90 days, I've done over 1,200 leads. That's over $3,000 in leads that I've gotten with Lead Kuna, all for free, unlimited. Let me show you what I mean by that. So if I was to go to a list broker and say, look, I want to buy leads in the local marketplace for dentists. They got the company name, the address, the city, the owner's name, how many employees they have, how much revenue they make, and their email. That would cost you 47 cents. If I wanted website information, like what type of website, are they SSL certified? What's the load time on their website? Is it mobile optimized or not? Do they have a video on their website? That would cost me 21 cents. Google data, citations, their ranking, what categories they have. Look at even their competitors. If I want a list of 10 competitors, that would cost me 16 cents per lead. But what about reputation? How many reviews they have, how many good reviews, how many bad reviews, the name of the person that left the last bad review. What about SEO? How many times is their homepage optimized or not? What about Twitter? What if they've ever done a Groupon or not? What if they're spending money on PPC? How much money they spend? What's their daily budget? What about Facebook? How many times did they post in the last 30 days? When's the last day they post? How many likes they have? That would cost me another 23 cents. What if you want to see all the different social covers they have? So the Facebook cover and the LinkedIn cover, well, or the Twitter cover. That would cost you 18 cents. And what if you ask them, say, look, I want to find out with all these leads, who's doing Facebook retargeting? Who's got Google Analytics on their website? That would cost you another 19 cents. And YouTube, 17 cents of how many views and how many videos. And Instagram, how many posts and how many followers. So put one in the chat box if you can see that for one lead, if you were to buy this data from a list broker, it would cost you $2.75 per lead. Yes? Everybody got that? Now, I started this a little before we started this training. I've got 117 leads already. Already, there's $321 in leads that I've gotten that don't cost me a thing because I have unlimited access to Lead Kahuna. So really quick, Robert, Rich, Jackie, put one in the chat box if you get that going. Okay, I can see that 117 times 275, that you've already got a list of 300 people, right? So what do we do with that? Well, let's take a look here. All this data is tokenized. You can use it in a personalized email. But listen, it goes better than that. With other systems, you get some emails, but look at Lead Kahuna. We don't just verify once, but you can verify twice every email. You see that? This is with Never Bounce, with Bright Verify. So I'm going to scroll down. I want you to see all the emails that Lead Kahuna gets. And look at the ones that are valid emails. So put one in the chat box if you can see that Lead Kahuna gets amazing validated emails. Look, we're getting like 50, 60, 70% of the emails. This is crazy. And the reason is we spend over $150,000 a year keeping this up to date. And those 677 mathematical calculations go find a tremendous amount of data to find the best email. So, but it goes even farther. Look at this. Desktop site load time. How many of you are selling websites right now? Anybody selling websites? Their load time, look at, they're loading in 5.4 seconds. They need a huge, look at 10.2 seconds for mobile. Man, they need a website right now. This is huge. Look at it. But what about SSL certificates? You know Google is deranking companies because they don't have a secure website. So look at this. SSL unverified, unverified, unverified. Look at all these. Unverified, unverified, unverified. I mean, this is so incredible. Just these two alone could get your foot in the door with any business of saying, look, we can help you. And literally you can charge $200 to secure their site and it costs you nothing. Absolutely free to secure their site. But it goes even farther. Now, I want you to see here. See where it says video on homepage, didn't find, didn't find, didn't find, didn't find, didn't find. Why do you think it's didn't find opposed to yes or no? Why do you think that is? What do you think, Walt? Rich? John? What do you think? Why is that? Give me some feedback here. I want to see if you're seeing what I'm seeing here, right? I know it's not there, but why are the words didn't find versus like yes or no? Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? Didn't find versus yes or no or found. It's because you can use all this data in an email. So you can say, hey, I went to your website and I didn't find a video on the home page. Ah, you see that? Didn't find you ranking. So look at this. I did not find you ranking on the first page, but I did find Burt Roofing. Wait, think of that. Look at your screen. Imagine you saying on email, hey, I was looking for a dentist in the Miami area and I didn't find you on the first page, but I did find Burt Roofing. So we take the top ranking company for that industry and put it in here for you to use to personalize that communication. There's a lot of swearing going on, like holy blank and oh my, but that's good. It's a good thing. So, but let's go even deeper here, right? So let's go into Facebook. 516 likes, right? The last time they posted was today, and they posted 17 times the last 17 days, only 516 people. They're doing a lot of work, and it's going in the wrong direction, right? Now look at this. Look at all their social covers. Those of you that are doing web design, you could pick up an easy $500 per client. Look at, no one's got a Twitter cover. Nobody's got matching designs or not. You see all this? Look at, let me just scroll here. You see this? And by the way, all these links, these are links. These are not images. So if I click on them, right, this is a link that I can use in a website, or I'm sorry, URL. So I could use this URL in the email I actually send out to them. Isn't that cool? All right, now what about retargeting? Though there's so much money in retargeting. Targeting traffic is a $40 billion industry. Just imagine if you could say, hey, I went to your site and I found that you're doing Facebook, but you're not doing any display ads. We can help with that, right? So, and it goes on and on and on what you can do, over 80 different data points. So here's what I'm gonna do real quick. I'm just going to select the companies, click save. I want to pause real quick. I'm going to click save. Now I'm going to save these 124 leads that would cost me $300 to my hard drive. So I've got them forever. So I put roofer, dentist, and let's say we're doing reputation, right? So I want to save that. Now I want to save the leads only, or I want to now email them. So one click, I'm going to email them. I would say reputation, email marketing. Click save. And instantly when I save it, it's going to take me right into the message leads. So look, here's all my leads already in here. And all I do is put my reply email in, my sender's name, and my subject line. But it's not just one subject line. Lead Kuna actually does split testing of subject lines. So I can put a subject line like I read, and I'm going to all my email tokens are right here. I read, let's look at bad reviews. Google number of bad reviews. I read bad reviews about you online. And now I'm going to do another one. I could say you have a few bad reviews online like this one. Now, if you were to pay for Infusionsoft at $500 a month, they do not have this technology. Entreport does not have this technology. ActiveCampaign, all the big guys in the industry do not have this type of technology. So put one in the chat box if you can see how easy it is to market when you can split test. So every time Lead Kuna sends out an email, it will rotate the subject lines so you can find the best subject line and crush the competition. But it goes even deeper where you can actually write a personalized email. So you say, I was looking for a first category. So we look at the first category in Google, which tells what type of company they are, right? So I'm looking for a first category. There you go. First category in city. So let's put city here. And I found your, and then put company name, website. So now let's just do a quick preview, right? I was looking for a roofing contract in Dallas. I found your Roof Burton Inc. website. I was looking for a roofing contract in Dallas. I found your Roof Giants website. Do you see this? I read 3 bad reviews about you online. I read, well, that one didn't have any. 2 bad reviews with you. 1 bad review online. So I want everyone, before we move to this next big concept I'm going to share with you, that's going to absolutely change everything for you, put one in the chat box if you get that targeting one market, identifying one problem, and personalizing the communication is the secret that can change everything, and having unlimited leads that literally take you seconds to do. How long did it take me to get all these leads? How long does it take me to go into this and type in roofer, Dallas, Texas? How long does that take me? Come on, Jackie, how long? Carol, Ron, how long does it take? 90 seconds? How long does it take me to write this email? Well, look at, once you write an email, you can template it. So look at this. This is, let's do SEO. SEO is fun. I was searching a few pages deep and found your website buried behind a lot of other. You see that? Now let's see how it reads. Ready? Let's preview it. 7 issues with your website. I did a local search on a roofing contractor and found Burt Roofing Inc. I searched a few pages deep and found your website buried for a lot of the roofing contractors. Whoever did your website overlooked a few things that I can get you ranking better and get more customers. My name is, put your name. I'm an SEO expert. Reply back. I can show you in just a few minutes how to start ranking better. Here's just a few issues that hold your website from ranking. Your keyword is on your homepage one time. That's not helpful. Citations, only 69 could be found. Microformatting, didn't find. On your homepage, Dallas Roofing Contractor is in the title. All right. What do you think, Tom? What's the first word coming through your head right now about this type of opportunity to personalize the communication, that you're telling their story? What do you think, Ron? So give me some feedback. Bananas. All right. I like that, Rich. Amazing. Incredible. I've never seen anything like this. Okay. Tim, what do you think? Come on. I want everybody to give me some feedback, because right here, now we're going to turn the training a little bit so that you can see the practicality of it. I got boom. I got holy crap. I got nice. This is, I wish I had this 2 years ago. Right. So lots of great feedback here, but this is the easiest way to do outbound marketing to get an inbound response. But remember, it doesn't stop there. When you couple it by creating a voicemail to send with that email, you're going to crush it. So now here, all you do is put in your broadcast name, choose your number, put your phone number. You can even do press 1 to transfer. So I send out voicemails that say, hey, I sent you an email about blank, 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 blank. And so I want to make sure that you got it, because it's really important. You have a few things I saw on your website that were major issues that you can correct right away. Now, I didn't know if you'd be available, but if you press 1 on your phone, you'll be directly connected with me, and I can tell you exactly on your website where those issues are. Sean, Steve, what do you think? Do you get that? Do you see how I'm coupling that, but I'm also integrating a press 1, where I'm getting people calling me in inbound responses. So, but you can do more than that. You can even mail leads, where you can actually send out a mailer through Leadcuna. So you've got email, you've got web forms that'll fill out a web form to send them a contact. You've got voice messages, you've got mailers you can send. So Leadcuna is a powerful strategy. But listen, don't take my word for it. Look at Brandon Massey. He said, FYI, we're kind of new to Local Genius, like a lot of you are right now. My approach to Leadcuna leads, and then call that prospect client. Here are my results. I got a verbal yes, but the next day they said, no, I don't have any money, so no sale. But then I offered reputation marketing and sold for $500 and a $497 per month. Then I offered reputation marketing without a video to a market leader, sold $597 for the first year and $497 for year 1. Do you see how Brandon is brand new, completely struggling, but because he's doing outbound marketing and he's personalizing the communication, look at the success he's having in his first week. Now, look at Brian. I was getting any leads at all. I'm really not a salesperson. Now, how many of you aren't salespeople? Like you don't even want to be a salesperson. You're like, I want to do this digital marketing, but I don't like sales. I don't like that feeling I got to sell something. Yeah, me too, right? I don't want to sell. I want to help people. I want to serve people. I don't want to try to, sell something that not valuable just to try to make some money. I want to really make an impact in people's lives. But I know that I have to stand out from everybody else. And personalizing the communication is what does that for me. And that's what happened to Brian too. Look, he says, I'm not really a salesperson. I use Lead I started practicing. I sent out 12 emails and got one sales meeting just playing around. Look at Steve. At the push of a button with Lead we get real traction. It took me 3 days to get my first sale at $1,500. How many of you would like $1,500 in the next 72 hours because you had outbound marketing do all the work for you? Now remember, this, I went over it really lightly, this split testing, but this is where the money is. When you send out 200, 300, 400, you'll realize that number 3, and we'll tell you, we'll say, look, here's the winner right here. So the next campaign you send out, the next email you send out, you're going to use this subject line is the test, and you're going to add 2 more subject lines where you get better and better and more opens and better responses. So here it is, the part-time versus full-time. I'm not asking for much, but I'm asking you to do one simple thing. If you want to work part-time and you want to be able to be successful, just send out 250 leads every single week. Talk to 3 to 4 business owners. You should get 1 sale. If you're full-time, you should be sent out over 500 leads a week with voicemail. You'll talk to 8 to 12 business owners, and you can get 2 to 3 sales. So when it comes to clients, you can get 1 to 2 clients a month just working part-time. And if you're selling like one-time services, that could be $500 to $1,000 a month that these businesses want to pay you. Or monthly services, you can be making residually $1,000 to $2,000 a month. That's what we do with reputation. But if you're full-time, I mean, this is 2 to 3 clients a month, and you can make easily $1,000 to $3,000 for one-time services, and even $2,000 to $5,000 additional. We have people in our mastermind that aren't doing 1 or 2 clients a month. They're doing 3, 4, 5 new customers a week. It's because they've ramped up their outbound marketing. So here's what I want to do. I want you to take it to the next level. So I'm going to give you something that is going to skyrocket your success and boost your email engagement by over 200%. I'm going to give you inside Lead Kahuna unlimited capture URL technology, and it's an email image creator. So what it does is you import the URLs. You say, look, I want to screenshot these 300 URLs. And what we'll do is Lead Kahuna will screenshot the URLs for you in a link, and we'll store that on our server for you. And then you can actually put an overlay that you want on top of their website image. So let's say you're doing video marketing and you want to sell them a video. You can literally put an image of a video on the front page of their website and then use those images inside an email. Is this amazing? So the email that they're receiving from you that's already personalized looks like you went and screenshotted their website. So put 1 in the chat box if you can see the power of the personalization that Prospect Rocket does. So on top of that, you can create high converting images, import any list that you want, create screenshots of any URL, and then overlay your own images and use the image inside your email. That's over $497. There are software out there that you will spend $500 a year just for this, and I want to give it to you unlimited access to it for free. But I'm not going to stop there because I'm going to make you a hero. How many of you are networking? You like to go out and you network with people. You go to maybe a community event. How many do that? Put 1 in the chat box if that's you. Well, I'm going to give you a private personal training on how to network using Lead Kahuna. Because see, the same leads that you use, the accountant needs, the printer needs, the carpet cleaner needs, the security, the IT guy needs. All these guys are going to be coming to you because you've got leads that they need. Do you get that? Put 1 in the chat box if you're going, oh wow, if I had leads I could give away to other strategic partners, they would start referring business to me. Yes. We get referrals like crazy because we supply everyone with leads and they have no idea where we get it, and it's all free. But on top of that, I'm going to show you how to sell Lead Kahuna leads. That's right. All the leads that you saw, everything that you see, you can actually sell to other businesses. We've got people that sell for $99 to $199 a month. And all they do is put in Roofer, Dallas, Texas, grab the leads, export them, and send them every single month. They do like 5 minutes worth of work, and they make residual income. Can you imagine that? Lead Kuna, all the information here is worth a lot of money in the marketplace, and now you've got the ability to sell them. And then on top of that, I'm going to show you how to retarget. Now, this is a advanced strategy, but it's where we send out an email, and we're not selling anything. All we're doing is getting the decision maker to open the email. It doesn't matter what we say, because when they open the email, we put a pixel in their browser, and then we can retarget them with our advertising and follow them all around the internet. It's a powerful strategy. Now, this is over $1,000 of personalized training that I'm going to give you to be successful. So you're going to get unlimited leads with 80 data points, web leads, yellow page leads, PPC leads. We're going to give you all the unlimited technology to track opens and clicks and be notified via SMS and even call you. We'll also give you the ability to send out voicemails and press 1 to transfer. You can also use the web form campaigns and sales letters. You can import any list to email out. You can export all these leads into any CRM. I'm also going to give you my proprietary tip and go strategy. Now, I shared with you the T and the I and the P. And the G and the O is what to put in an email. That means the go strategy here, I go into 2 hours of exactly how to get someone to respond to you. And then again, Mac and PC compatible. So I'm going to give you unlimited URL capture creator, over $500, and then Facebook and lead traffic training. That's over $1,500 in training in strategies that you're going to get when you get Lead Kuna. But I'm not done yet, because in bonus number 3, I'm going to do all the marketing for you. I want to create 6 done-for-you email marketing templates. All done for you, all loaded up, ready to go in Lead Kahuna. And then I want to do 6 done-for-you web voice broadcast scripts that go with each one of these. So I'm going to do all the work for you. That's over $1,000 of email writing that's personalized for SEO, for reputation, for social media. How many of you put one in the chat box if that's like, wow, I needed that. I was kind of overwhelmed thinking about I got to write all this. But if you're going to do all the writing for me, yes, the moment you get Lead Kuna, you're going to have it all. But this is where you're going to crush it. This was going to be an upsell where we said, look, if you want more, you can buy this for a $300 add-on, but we're going to give it to you free today, right now, and that's our deal site module. So when you open up Lead Kuna in just a few minutes, you're going to see that you click on Groupon leads. And what I did is I typed in dentist Atlanta, and I found all the dentists, 55 businesses doing a Groupon in Atlanta. And look at all this information. Now, this is critical that you see this. Now, look at your screen, because look at this offer. They made 30 new customers. They made 380, over 1,000 new customers, 590 new customers. These businesses are so desperate to market, they're even willing to lose money with Groupon. Is that powerful? Now, here's a strategy I'm going to give you right now that is one of the foot and door strategies that has an 80% close rate. Here's the script. Ready? Write this down. I call up a business and I say this. Hey, my name's David Sprague with Strategic Marketer, and we're doing research on all your competitors and how they're doing deals online. And what we're doing is we're going to assemble all the data of all your competitors and all the deals that they're doing. Some of your competitors have gotten over 300 new clients in the last week. And we're going to be selling this data in this report, but now we're giving away free as a beta program. So what we'd like to do is we want to see if you're interested in getting all your competitors' data of everything they're doing with deals, what they're charging, what their discounts are, what the price points are. And all we want to do is sit down with you in 15 minutes once you go over the information and find out how this would better help you so that we could do a better job of using the information as well. Give me your feedback right now. How is that strategy going to help you? Do you see how important is valuable this information? This data in itself could be a free report giveaway that gets your foot in the door into any business that you choose. Put one in the chat box if that's like, whoa, that alone is worth $400, $500, $600 just to have that strategy. Crazy good, right? So we're going to give you that as bonus number 4. It's over $500 in value that we're giving you. But who's thinking right now, I'm still not 100% on the convinced that I've got the perfect product that I could start making money? How many feel that way right now? How many feel that way now? Steve? Like, look, this is great. The leads are great. The outbound marketing is great. But I'm still a little uncomfortable of what I'm going to sell. Yes? So those of you that feel that way, well, really everyone, but this is specifically for you. Fast action bonus number 5. If you take advantage of Lead Kuna right now, we're going to give you 5 rep videos. These are 60-second commercial videos that market your 5-star reputation. They're 100% original, unique videos hosted by a professional spokesmodel, shot in a Hollywood-style studio with primetime graphics and animation. What we do is we film the spokesmodel in front of a green screen, and then you ask your client to take a photo with their iPhone or Android of their lobby, and we'll produce the video. And then we'll not just produce the video, but it looks like we did an on-location shoot right in their office. It comes out beautiful. And then we'll automatically going to syndicate it, but we'll do 100% of the fulfillment. Now, this bonus is only available for the first 60 days you have Lead Kuna. This is only for fast action takers. So if you're saying, look, I really don't know what product I want to sell, well, now you've got one. You don't just have one, but we're going to do all the work for you, all the fulfillment. All you have to do is fill out a form, send it in, and we'll produce the video. That's over $1,500 in fulfillment that we're going to do. Just not one video, but we're going to do 5 videos for you over the next 60 days. You can easily sell each one of these videos for $300. That means you physically can make $1,500 in the first 30 to 60 days, and we do all the work. All you do is contact the company, and we've got the exact word-for-word script, exact process, everything you need to do this. It's literally a business in a box. So that's over $1,500 in value, which is over $4,500. So now Lead Kahuna, when we release it, it's going to be $1,000 a year. So that means what and none of these bonuses. It's just going to be Lead Kahuna. When we release it, people are going to be able to buy it for $1,000. Plus, we're giving you over $4,500 in bonuses. That's $5,500 in bonuses that you're going to get. Plus, last year, I did over 20,000 leads with Lead Kahuna. That's $50,000 in leads that I got from Lead Kahuna. So on top of the $5,000 in bonuses, think of all the value of the leads you're going to get. If you were to do 250 leads a week, that means this year you get $28,000 in leads. If you're doing 500 a week, that's $57,000 in leads that you can turn around and sell and make a lot of money. But don't take my word for it. Look at Ray. LK rocks. In 24 hours, I got 2,000 leads. That's $4,000 in leads. Look at this. 700, 700, 700, 400, 700, 900. I mean, this is so ridiculous. So right now, and only right now, we're going to give you everything you see here if you go to the URL on your screen for only $299 for the whole year. That means you have Lead Kahuna, unlimited leads. You've got unlimited URL capture. You've got Facebook training, networking training, 12 done for you templates, your deal site module, and we're going to do 5 60-second commercials for you to sell or give away so you can start crushing it. But right now, you've got to go to the link on your screen to take action and get this. Now, we'll put it in your chat box right now. So I want everybody going there and taking advantage of this because bottom line, it's 70% off what everyone else is going to get. And when you buy now, next year it'll only be $299. You get this price forever. So you could literally make the $300 back with just one video. Plus you can sell 4 more videos and make another $1,200 in the next 60 days. Now, I'm also going to do something where I take all the risk. I know that you bought products and services before, and I realize that some people have really failed you and you struggled, and I was in the exact same position that you were, and I get that. And they didn't take the risk and they didn't take the responsibility. So here's what I'm going to do to make sure there is no excuse for you not having success. When you buy right now, for the next 30 days, you can use Lead Kuna unlimited, all you want. And after using Lead Kuna and going through the bonuses and the training and everything that you see here, if you don't think that it's worth the $300, you can put a support ticket in within 30 days and I will refund 100% of your money and you can keep all the leads. Sean, Rhonda, Marge, John, Jim, put one in the chat box if that's fair. Saying, David, if I buy right now, I can use Lead Kuna Unlimited, and if I don't think this is really going to help me, then I can just put a support ticket in and you'll refund my money within 30 days? Absolutely. And you can keep 100% of all the leads. That's less than $1 a day. That's right. I love that, Carol. That was well said. Now, John saying, do you have a payment plan? No, unfortunately we don't, but here's what I will commit to you. Right now on this training, since we've trained for like an hour, if you call 561-513-5488 and you leave your name, your needs, we'll get back with you and I will do my best to help you. So I'm not going to say whether, so if you got to, pay later today or you got to pay tomorrow, if that's you and you can't make the $299, then I will reserve a spot for you and our team will work with you. But you've got to call 561-513-5488. Do you have a support line? Yeah, support is lmgsupport.com. So when you get our products, you just go to lmgsupport.com. You put a support ticket in. We don't have one. We don't have two. We have 6 full-time support people. Now, the last time you bought a product or service, do you even know how many support people they have? No, because most of the time it's the person selling you the product or service. That's support, right? And we have 6 full-time people that are here to serve you. So let me give you even more, which is bonus number 6. Your membership gives you 1 year of unlimited leads with Lead Kuna, but I'm going to add another license. So I'm going to give you an additional license to use on any other computer. So that's over another $2,000 in value. So that's not 1 license, but that's 2 licenses. So, but you've got to go right now to the link and you've got to buy. So this is a one-time offer. So if you've got a lead generator, if you've got an appointment setter, if you've got a partner, a spouse, if you have a grandchild or child that you want to get involved and pay them a little money to run Lead Kuna, you can do that. But you've got to go right now and get this. Now, real quickly here, I want to just ask a really tough question. Give me some feedback. How many of you are on the fence right now? Rhonda, Steve, Samuel, TJ, Toby, Jeff. How many are on the fence? Put one in the chat box if that's you. Saying, look, I'm kind of on the fence. I'm trying to figure this out because right now we're going to give you unlimited leads. We're going to give you a full fulfillment system with creating over $1,500 in commercials so that you can go out and sell them, an entire process of selling them. Okay, so a lot of you on the fence right now, here's what I want to do. This one time, because I know that you want more. So each one of these licenses are individual licenses that you can put on different computers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a 3rd license, but you've got to buy right now. Now, we don't have this program in our system. We're going to have to update it manually. But right now, if you go to the link and you get Lead Kuna, by next week, you can now do a 3rd license. So here's what I want to do. Let me update this real quick. And so you're now going to get not just one, but you're going to get 3 licenses. So on top of everything you see here, that's over $2,000 in value. So I've upped your bonuses to $7,500. But right now, you've got to go to the link and you've got to buy. So for those of on the fence, you're going to get 70% off just 1 license, but I'm going to add 2 more for you. So when you get an appointment setter, no problem. They're going to have their own lead kuna. When you get a lead generator, no problem. When you get a salesperson, I'm literally going to build your business for you because everyone can have their own lead kuna license to get their own leads. Can I pay tomorrow? You will get the same deal if you call 561-513-5488. If you can't buy right now, the only way you can reserve this offer is if you call 561-513-5488. Leave your name, your information, what you need from us. We will call you back and we'll try to do our best to make those arrangements. Sound good, Jocelyn? Yes? Okay, good. So let me give you a quick behind the scenes because I just want to take you behind the scenes of our company because some of you don't know who I am or our business, but we spend over $150,000 a year in lead kuna, keeping it up to date and developed. There is no way that a system like this could work so well without an entire team behind it. We have 1 product manager, 2 developers, and a full-time support team. It's never been available to the public until now, and later this year, it'll be released at $997 for the full year. So while others are going to pay 3 times more than you, if you go right now and take advantage of this, you'll get access to this for life. You can also, that $299 a year unlimited access, that price will never increase. So you're locked into that price. And then something that nobody else has in the industry that I'm aware of that we over-deliver to want to help and support you is we have live trainings every Friday. So that means this Friday at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for the next 52 weeks, we're going to be here to support you. So you can come on live. We've got new strategies, new things going on, what the industry's happening. We have our product managers online to help you get through the process, for you to ask the tough questions. So have you ever had anyone that would train you for 52 weeks live every Friday? Make sense?
David, I like to interrupt you here for the moment, please, because there is so much here that I don't want anyone to miss this amazing offer. First of all, the tip strategy is amazing. Target one market, identify one problem, and then focus on that problem and personalize the communication. It's so brilliant. But what better than all, that is how you build Lead Kahuna to follow this psychology. You can mail, you can send voice broadcasts, even mailers. That's incredible. If you break down for the year on per month basis, you get unlimited leads for like a little more than $20 per month. So if you're serious about making money this year, you need to get Lead Kahuna because this offer, I think, is just too good to pass up. Everyone in our business needs leads. So if you're wondering why you're not successful yet, that's because you don't have leads coming in. And that can all change, I think, with Lead Kahuna. And I would to say all bonuses are incredible. David, thank you so much for extra licenses. I can see everyone be really successful with it. And on top of that, doing the 5 videos for everyone to sell makes me want to buy, and I already have it. So don't guys wait for last minute. You need to get Lead Kahuna now. So I see a lot of questions coming in the chat, David. I think this would be a good time to answer some of questions, please.
So Ben's asking, so we're paying $299 this year for 12 months, and then next year, if you want to continue with Lead Kuna, it will still only be $299. Yes, correct. And how do we register for the training? You will automatically be registered. So the moment that you get inside Lead Kahuna, and we'll tag you, and then you'll get an email for this Friday's training at 3 o'clock. Sound good? All right. Now, let me go over a few FAQs, and then I'll get to your questions here. Now, a lot of people ask, are the leads mine, and can I sell them? Yes and yes. I am ridiculously excited about those that are selling leads because you're making a ton of money and you're building strategic partnerships. Your business is going to grow when you learn how to sell these leads. Now, isn't sending out emails to people kind of spammy if they haven't opted in? No, that's a big misconception. Spam is when you send out to people, individuals, but to businesses, it's called cold email. So not when you send out to businesses. It's cold email as long as you send from a real name, address, and allow them to be removed, which is that basically spam compliant. So Lead Kahuna sends a link that they can opt out so you don't email them again. And then we require you to put your name and address in before you send that out. So everything is spam compliant. So you're sending out cold email. You can send out as much as you want. Matter of fact, anyone want to take a guess at how many emails we sent out last month? Anyone want to take a guess real quick? Right, 100,000, 150,000, 50,000, 10,000. No, over 1 million. We sent out over 1 million cold emails last month. So we know a little bit about how to send out cold email, what works and what doesn't, yeah? Okay, good. So now what's the best product or service to sell to these leads? Well, the best product really is about identifying the problem they have. And as you see, a lot of these businesses have a lot of problems. You just select one. But look, 89% of businesses don't have a video on the homepage. That's why we're going to give you videos, 5 videos to make $1,500 in your pocket. 93% of dentists don't have retargeting. Retargeting is a good one. 87% of businesses don't have proper citations or listings. So doing citations. Now, if you don't know what any of that is, don't worry. In the Lead Kahuna training, we'll go over all these services to give you the strategies to help you out. Now, how many leads can I pull per day? Typically, Lead Kahuna provides you with as many leads as you can search. Typically, it takes about 30 seconds to 40 seconds per lead. So to go through those 600 mathematical equations, it's about 40 seconds. Now, if you don't look for as much data, like if you turn off like retargeting or turn off Groupon or turn off those things, it goes much faster. But if you get everything, you're looking for all the 80 data points, it's going to be about 30 to 40 seconds per lead. Do I need proxies to use with Lead Kahuna? No and yes. So you can see I don't have proxies when I did my search. Now, for those of you who don't know what a proxy is, it's just an IP address. And a proxy is a term in place of, right? So each computer has an IP address. And when you search on Google and do all these searches, it tracks your IP address. So if you're looking for like 300 times you're searching Google, Google's like, well, that's not normal. We're going to block that IP address for 3 or 4 hours, right? So if you do 100, 150, or do one search, you're fine. But if you do more than one search a day, more than 150 a day, then you're going to need proxies. And we go into training. We show you exactly how to use them, where to get them. It's about $15 a month, if you want proxies. Again, it is not necessary, but if you're advanced and you want to take it to a whole other level, if you want lots more leads, then you should use proxies. Now, what else do I need other than Lead Kahuna? Well, you would need a Twilio account if you want to send out voice blasts. So you just sign up for Twilio. It's a penny per voicemail to send out. Now, email accounts, you can use free accounts, but we don't recommend that. We recommend what we call G Suite. So I want you to write this down. Matter of fact, I want everybody to go to their, if you could open up your Google account right now or your browser and just type in G Suite. Right? So G Suite is a $5 a month service that you can sign up with. And I don't know why it's in a different language. So it's $5 a month, and you can send up to 500 emails a day, and they have 24-hour tech support. I've literally called them at 2:00 in the morning, and they've helped me figure it all out. Like, why is this email not going, or why is this email going to spam? They'll look at it. They're amazing. So if you've got an issue with your email, don't put a support ticket into us, because it's not our email service, right? You're using your own email service. So you could use a free Yahoo or free Gmail, but we don't recommend that. Spend the $5, get free tech support, 24-hour tech support anytime you want, all year long, and be able to instantly send up 500 emails a day. So put one in the chat box if you get that. Yes? Like, okay, that's worth its weight in gold right there, using G Suite for $5. Plus, when you use G Suite, you can use a real domain name if you want. And typically people see it more authentic if you use a real domain and you send an email than at Gmail, right? So what's the delivery rate? 100%. They have a 100% delivery rate. So, bounce rates and everything else, that depends on if your email is spammy, if you've got like spam words in it. There's lots of other things about that. But we're going to give you a checklist of everything you need to do to make sure that your emails go through. So we've got all that covered for you. You don't have to worry about a thing. So right now, I want to make sure that you take advantage of this. And again, for those that cannot purchase right now and you need some type of consideration, please don't miss out on this, because we're going to take it down. It'll never be offered, or if you don't, call 561-513-5488. So let me get some questions in the chat box here. I'd really like to sell reputation. Can you help with that? Yes. We have an entire reputation suite of tools that will crush it for you. We really have innovated a lot of the market when it comes to reputation marketing. But listen, selling reputation becomes super easy with Leadcuna, because of all the data points you get with the reviews and the bad reviews, even the bad reviewer's name, all that. And I've got a great email already built in for you. So you're going to love that. How are you going to make money if you're only sending out 500 emails a day? So maybe you just joined us, but maybe I don't understand the question. How are you going to make money if you're only sending out 500 emails a day? You're not only sending out 5 emails a day. I said 500 emails a week. And you're selling a service. So for instance, if you send out 500 emails in a week to someone saying, look, we'd like to do a video, a 60-second commercial for you, and you follow the script and you follow the email I send, if you send out 500 emails, you should make one sale, right? So I don't know what you're selling, but it's not 500 emails a day, it's 500 a week. If you want to do 500 a day, that's fantastic, right? But I'm not saying work that hard. I don't want you working that hard. I want you to spend time with your family. Does that make sense? Okay, good. So if all this program did, let me ask you, is get you to make money, just to get a win this week, like you've heard others make money by getting all these pre-qualified leads, would that be worth it? See, some of you just need a win right now. I know you've been struggling. I know you've tried things that didn't work, but that's because you didn't have the right leads. You didn't target the right market. You didn't identify the right problem. You didn't personalize that communication, and you didn't have a lot of opportunity to make it push button easy. Now, for the first time ever, you do. So it absolutely would be worth it if it finally put you on the road to getting customers fast with unlimited leads. I don't think because I didn't understand the power of having unlimited leads, as much as I want. So if you want to make more money, it's like turning the volume up on your radio. I mean, it can literally be that easy, because you're just going to spend a little bit more time and turn up the leads, or allow you to feel different because you've got a unique service that no one else can compete with. Some of you just need a change of thought process. You're feeling overwhelmed. You don't like sales. It's difficult. But this is going to change the way that you feel, because you're going to feel confident, because the people are going to be calling you. You don't have to call them. So again, go to the link on your screen right now. Get a hold of this. It's unlimited leads. We have all the training inside. You're going to absolutely be 100% money back guarantee for 30 days, and you keep all the leads. So you have no risk whatsoever. So let me get to a few more questions here. What about retargeting? Do you have anything on retargeting for customers? Oh, Jim, we have an entire retargeting platform that we built from scratch. and our customers are crushing it with retargeting. So about 2 years ago, we started building it, and we have customers that are doing, we got a strategy called the 10x retargeting strategy that you literally make 80% profit. The closing ratios are incredible. No one's ever seen what we're doing. It's just insane. And to create the ads for retargeting, we have a push button system to create all the ads. It's so much fun. I mean, I hope you can kind of hear the excitement in my voice. So if you're looking for products to sell, don't worry. We don't have one of them. We have 11 of them. So behind Lead Kahuna is just one of the products that we have. Now, what do you sell? Well, you can sell your own services, but wait till you see what we've created. It's amazing. But I want you to start out by thinking about doing the videos. The videos are easy, they're unique, they're helpful, they rank really well, and more importantly, they're free. So you don't have to do any of the work, and it's 100% profitable to you. Does that make sense, Jim? Yeah? Okay, good. So here's what I'm interested in. I want to, oh, by the way, PayPal real quick. Yes, we do take PayPal. If you go to the bottom of your screen, you're going to see it's a credit card or PayPal. So right there, so let me kind of show you here. Some of you have PayPal. Yeah. Okay, good. So one of the most powerful things that I think Lead Kahuna can give you, in my opinion, is what it gave me, your time back. I mean, what happens when we're missing our kids' soccer games or performances because we're working late, or we're, I don't know, training or a webinar, or we're trying to figure something out? None of us are ever going to look back in our life and think, you know, I wish I attended one more webinar. I wish I had worked harder. No way. But you and I are certainly going to look back and wish we could have spent more quality time with people we love, gone on more vacations, taken more trips, and more time doing what we love to do. Now, what we've discussed today is a huge opportunity. And if you miss this offer right now, then you'll end up spending weeks of your life like I did trying to figure it out and work even harder than you're working now. Listen, I wasted time, I wasted money, I wasted energy, and more importantly, I finally cracked the code on how to get your leads automated and get your outbound marketing personalized. And I'm giving it to you. Now, I put this Lead Kahuna offer together because I literally just want to save you a lot of time, a lot of money, and finally give you exactly what you've been looking for. I want to give you this exact strategy, the exact scripts. I'm even going to do the fulfillment for you for doing videos so that you can get a jump start and start making money. So please take action right now, get your time back, and more importantly, get the breakthrough results that you've been looking for. Now, for those of you, real quick, now you can put your question in the chat box, but I want to talk to those that haven't taken action right now. Let me ask you just one question real quick. Would it be reasonable to pay $1,000? Not that you would pay $1,000, but would it be reasonable to pay $1,000 to get unlimited leads and finally be able to have a level of outbound marketing where companies are contacting you because they want your services the entire year? Would it be reasonable to pay $1,000 or $100 a month for the entire year? Yes or no? What do you think? Yeah, that's super cheap, right? Yeah, well, right now, you've got everything you need to have unlimited leads, push button ability to get outbound marketing, a product to sell. Every single week, we're going to be training with you so that you never have to struggle again. So would that be worth it to pay $1,000 for all that? Well, you've got the opportunity right now to finally get the results that you've been looking for at a fraction of that cost. It's only for $299 for the whole year. And again, I'm going to take all the risk on it. So let me get to a few other questions here. So Jackie says, some people that might be broke like me should actually take advantage of this. I mean, why would anyone say no to this? And I agree with you, Jackie. I'm just trying to make sure that everybody's super clear that once this offer is gone, they're going to go back to the same exact things they've been doing in the same exact results they got 30 days ago and 60 days ago. And the last thing I want is the last 6 months of your life to be like the next 6 months of your life. We want to change that for you because this type of strategy changed me and my business, and my goal is to help you in your business. So let me be as transparent as I can. When I first started, I worked for free. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was struggling. I didn't understand the digital marketing, issues that companies had. And I had some people kind of take a chance on me and say, hey, if you're going to do it for free, David, I'll help you. And then I had some people refer business to me, and I charged them a little bit more than free at that point in time. At that point in time, I was in the real estate industry, and I lost everything. I owned about 12 homes. I had rental properties, and everything was taken away. And not only was it taken away, but I was almost $200,000 in debt. And I made a promise to myself and to my faith that if for some way, somehow, I would ever get out of this disastrous mess that I was in, that I would dedicate everything I learned and everything that people had given to me to be able to help others do the exact same thing, because I was in a very dark place. I suffer from severe anxiety because of the really stressful things that I've gone through. But because of local marketing, because of these systems, and because people that took the time to give me an opportunity and invest in me, I was able to get out of that situation, and I have the lifestyle that I love. My house is completely paid off. My cars are completely paid off. I travel a tremendous amount. We go on like 11 vacations a year now. Now, it didn't come overnight, but I'm letting you know the ability to have leads consistently, the ability every single day to feel like and get excited about what you're doing, the ability to know that you don't have to pick up the phone and be cold calling people every single day and feel like a schmuck because you're trying to make money, but people are calling you because they're genuinely interested in your services. That is life-changing. It was life-changing for me, and I hope that it can be for you as well. And that's the opportunity that we really want to give you. More importantly, I know some of you haven't taken action because you still have some concerns, and I understand how you feel. I know there are others out there feeling the same way. I felt the same way too when I was trying to figure out, is this right for me or not? But everyone that's purchased right now, Licuna, let me tell you, you made a great decision. So when you purchase, though, I want to let you know everyone has a 30-day, no hassle, money back guarantee. I want you to be 100% confident that when you buy Licuna, that over the next 30 days, I take all the risk and you get all the upsells. You get all the opportunity and you make all the money. So take action right now. And after 30 days, again, if you're not absolutely confident that Licuna was a great decision, then you let us know. We'll refund your money and you keep all the leads.
David, let me say in closing that this is a remarkable offer and remarkable guarantee. I mean, everyone in this training get unlimited leads, and David is taking all the risks by giving you 100 money back guarantee, and you still get to keep the thousands of leads you get. Plus, his team will create 5 60-second video commercials that you can sell and make 1,000 or more in your first 30 days. Wow! I know some of you need to make money right now, and some of you need just to win right now. Lead Kahuna is a tool that can help you to get customers fast, but it is not just tool. It is live coaching and training David does on weekly basis. He's going to give you 52 weeks of live support. For every Friday you will have live webinar. That's incredible, David. You would usually pay $200-300 to get live weekly training support on the product. Thank you, David, so much for great training and strategies. And I like to shut the offer down. So if you have not purchased it yet, do it right now and go to the link on your screen. Thanks everyone for joining us, and if you have further questions, just put them into chat box and we will do our best to answer all of them. Take care, and I hope you will invest into Lead Kahuna right now. You will be making right decision. Thank you, David, and everyone who joined us. Goodbye for now.